Sarina, so World Coach of the Year for the fourth time and a New England contract announced within 24 hours. You must be pretty pleased.
Yeah, I'm very happy. So delighted that I stay a little longer, and that also Arjan's staying because we're a duo, and with the rest of the staff, of course. So two major tournaments coming up, the Euros and the World Cup. So I'm very, very delighted and excited to stay.
What is the unfinished business you said that you want to stay around for?
Yeah, I think we've played the Euros. We're going to defend our win, and then of course the World Cup last summer was really incredible too. I think this team can still grow and we can improve, and I see so many potential in this team and in England. So I'm excited about that, and now we have a little more time to continue that.
You talk about improvement in the team. You reached the final with so many key players out, even injured, so you've got all them to come back as well.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too. The competition for the squad selections is so high, and the players who have been around for a longer time, they have to stay at the top of their game. Some players have come in lately and they're doing well too, and I think some youngsters are knocking on the door too. So that's exciting, and it's very competitive too.
I mean, have you watched back the World Cup final? Is it something you dwell on?
Yeah, well, not dwell on. Like I'm a person that really wants to look forward to, but of course we look back because we did a review, and we want to take the trends out and what we did really well. We always evaluate the games anyway, but now we did the whole tournament, and trying to figure out, okay, what do we need in the future with this team, and how does the game develop worldwide, because around us the world is improving a lot too, and so do we, and that's what we want to do too, and we want to influence that, of course.
And was that part of your contract talks, not just asking for more pay, but also better resources, different conditions as well?
I think I have been treated really well by the FA since I came in, and so does the team. And I think we have had all the facilities and support we needed to perform at the highest level. So and then moving on to, we need to keep investing in things. We need to keep investing in people to stay at the highest level, and that's also necessary because other countries are catching up and improving too.
Your contract, there's a lot of focus obviously on the gender pay gap in football. Mm-hmm. How in your own mind do you grapple with that, the fact that it doesn't exist when you're going into these talks with your agents about what you get paid, say, compared to the other England manager?
Yeah. Well, let's say, I don't know. That's a question you have to ask Mark. But what I do know is that I feel very much valued. And since I came in, we've got all the facilities that we need to perform at the highest level. We have so much support. And there's growth in everything, also growth in salary. And I'm just really happy with the situation I'm in right now.
In your own mind, do you wonder when there will be pay parity in women's football between women's and men's football?
No, I think in equality at all stages, and we're not talking about money all the time. It starts we need to invest in the game in all the parts, and that's what we're doing. We're going into the right direction, and we need to keep moving forward.
And particularly with the new look to the WSL coming next season, with the new co, that's the time, I guess, for more investment as well to come into the game for people to realise this is the time now to invest.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, I think these are all good developments, and I think the whole industry's moving forward, and there's a big investments too. And I hope that we'll go all together. So all the investments and the commercial part and things like that, but also the technical part, and make players centered in the decisions we make, and also trying to grow, of course, that goes hand in hand, grow the whole game.
It helps when there are superstars. I mean, could you have ever imagined, say, someone like Mary Earps would be the pinnacle of British sport, the absolute superstar?
Yeah, it's absolutely incredible, and things have changed. And sometimes I just think back, how it was when I was a young kid and how it is right now. That's such an improvement and so great. So every little girl now and boy, they have people that inspire them, and they see Mary or a player or a coach that they can also become. So that's just really good. What you see you can be.
You've talked about the societal change. You've already helped as a team group to get more access to football within schools. Are there further targets you now have until 2027, changes you want this team to bring in society?
Yeah, I think, it starts with performing. So what we have to do, we are professional football players, I'm a professional coach, so it starts with performing, and with the performances you become visible, and then you can make positive change. and there's still like the access to football. There's things changing in a positive way, but still not equal. So things work to be done. I think there's so many projects in the FA too that invest in women and in girls in football, and we have to keep pushing that at all stages things improve and develop.
Do you think since the World Cup, obviously a lot of focus on Spain, do you think that has produced positive change within how women are treated within football, trying to reduce sexism? Do you think that there's now a greater awareness and the game is actually getting more serious?
Yeah, I think the game was already getting more serious, but I think there's a difference between different countries too, worldwide, and the development of the women's game is in different stages in different countries. So I absolutely think that moves into the right direction, and we have to keep pushing that and bringing back to that comes with performing first.
And performing on the pitch, you've got a Euros first, but so much focus will be on that World Cup in 2027. Is that the big dream, the thing you dream about? Do you dream about winning the World Cup, picking up the trophy?
Well, I have a lot of dreams. What I'm really looking for right now, I don't look like now. Of course, we have 2 major tournaments, but now the focus is first now on the Euros, qualifying for the Euros. We start in February, where we play 2 friendlies, which is really nice to see the team again, and then we have time to get prepared for the Euros, because that's a big thing too. We can defend the Euros, and then moving forward.
And you're never tempted to take another job?
No, I knew I had a contract until 25, and over time, I had discussion with Mark all the time, and then I found at a certain point, okay, let's talk about the contract extension, and we were really happy at both sides.
Now it's done, and it's focusing back on the tournaments and on the pitch.
Yeah, we will.
Congratulations, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.